All right. Welcome, everyone. Sorry we're at a bit of a late start, some technical difficulties there. Welcome to the Thursday night Zelda 1 Metroid 1 Combo Randomizer weekly race.
Who's ready for some speed gaming after dark with some Metroid and Zelda?
Yep. So for those who aren't familiar with this is a combination randomizer for both Legend of Zelda, as you can see, and also original NES Metroid. So this is very similar to the SMZ3 combo randomizer. Same kind of concept. We have the two games are connected with randomized portals. And the objective of the game is to collect as many equipment items as you can to beat both games.
Yep, and the items and different. See, that's how hyped this randomizer is. Even the dogs are excited.
And sorry about that. I have dogs.
So so in general, the principle of the game is still beat both games to finish the actual. I want to say program. Game. Yeah, beat those games to beat the game, basically.
Beat both games, yeah.
However, they need to find some stuff first.
It looks like they did start out with the magic wand tonight, which is kind of nice. They don't have to find a sword right away.
That
is very nice to have some offense right away.
Yes. Offense is not bombs is great.
Yeah. A lot of times you just start with bombs or nothing sometimes, and that's always fun.
So what flags are we running tonight?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me check it out, actually. I can find it.
And what kind of horrible monstrosity of a name did they give this one?
I don't think this one has a name. Oh, we got some audio. That's nice.
Hey.
Okay, so basically, all the connection types are allowed. So we can have dungeons connected to dungeons, Zebas connected to Zebas.
Oh boy.
So it's going to be Swiss cheese seed, it looks like.
Swiss cheese is probably a good name for this. So, yeah, this will be fun. Yeah. I hope you grab yourself a snack, a couple of drinks. This might take a little bit. Oh, and there's a looks like Sis Crushers found their way into Metroid, into Kraid's lair. And just a note on because I'm somewhat familiar with Metroid. Just a note on that, there are items in what you would consider new locations in Metroid to try and help balance out the item distribution between the two games a little bit. So finding that particular portal near that set of doors is not necessarily a bad thing. So there's a couple of items you might be able to run into.
Yeah, it looks like Sis Crusher's making a dip into Metroid now. Oh, he's found the raft. Well, that could be good.
Could be. Raft really doesn't do too much, but
it opens
2 locations, I believe.
He's also got a potion. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that interruption. So I was going over the flag set. So tonight's flag set, we're going to have basically major items in major spots and minor items in minor spots. Nothing too crazy. The, let's see, dungeons rooms will be randomized, and Metroid rooms will also be randomized. And tonight we also have harder bosses on. So we're going to have...
excellent.
Harder bosses, harder mini bosses. Ganon and Motherbrain will both be at what we have at level 2 difficulty, so that should be interesting to see.
I love harder bosses when I get to watch people who are good at the gameplay.
Yeah, it can be brutal, but if you're well equipped, it shouldn't be shouldn't be impossible. So. This Crusher looking like he's trying to dig out Kraid's hideout. It's always a good place to start. Usually you find some good stuff in here.
Yep, and Antler's finding level 2. That's also a very nice, I almost said item, a dungeon to find early on.
Yeah, level 2 is good. You can pretty much clear it out with just bombs if you need to. So he should have no problem clearing this out, getting all the good stuff out of it. This is Crusher getting out of Kraid's hideout.
And Dark Rupee really needs to find a shop to spend some of that money on.
He does. He's almost maxed out.
Antlers is pretty close too. So this has been pretty decent rupee seed. Now, is there going to be nothing really major? Oh, and a candle in level 2. Nothing major in the shops.
Yeah, nothing really important. Too important in shops. Maybe some hard containers, missile packs, things like that, but nothing critical. No equipment, anything like that, because we usually do that, and tonight we decided to do something a little different. Got a hint that there's a sword in Warfare. I need to open up something. I guess the Antlers picked up a candle. That'll be useful.
Oh.
Candle opens up a bunch of spots in the overworld.
Oh, and a sword in level 2. Along with the any key.
Sweet.
So, rupees, keys. They have the offensive weapon right away. This is
an easy seed. Free seed. We need to re-roll this.
Really free.
That's okay. It'll make for a good tight race, hopefully.
Yeah, so 2 other players are in level 2 as well, so they'll get their Burny Burn and their Stabby Stab. And I don't even know what you would call the key. A Locky Lock? Because it unlocks stuff, so I don't know.
Locky Lock. Unlocky, I don't know. Yeah, Stark Rupee has some interesting custom sprites.
I believe in Metroid, the sprite is Zelda.
Antler's already getting he got an arrow already. He's halfway to go mode. It's going to be a 30-minute seed. Now we'll see what happens. A lot of times these generous seeds start getting pretty trolly halfway through.
When you're just looking for silvers at the end, and they can be anywhere.
Yeah, silvers or the last Triforce piece.
So, how about level 9? Is anything important potentially spawning in there
level
tonight?
9. Actually, yes. Level 9 could have something important in it.
So, depending on what happens.
Right. Level 9, let me check the flags again. So level 9 could have any equipment in it. So we could find, any sort of progression equipment in there. For example, the bow could be in there. The bow probably won't be in there, but it could be something like, I don't know, power bracelet or something like that.
Yeah.
Usually it's nothing blocking, but sometimes I've seen like morph ball in there, which is pretty trolly. So
Yeah,
we'll see. Right there. So there is the potential to have equipment in level 9 tonight.
So what I'm hearing is Boa 9 to Silver's N6 behind me.
I've actually seen that before. We have had Boa 9 before. It's pretty rare, but we've seen it.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, it is. I've seen Ladder in 9. So sometimes it can hold some pretty important stuff.
So an Antlers is diving Ridley a little bit, finding a morph ball block. It looks like you have the seed set has the sort of random structure generation for Metroid going on.
Right. So we have the rooms or the structures, whatever you want to call them, are shuffled tonight. We also have the elevators can go anywhere pretty much. So you can take an elevator, leading up from. I'm not sure. I haven't seen all the elevators yet, but they could go pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, the one from Kraid that Sis Crusher checked out went to Norfair.
Sometimes you'll have an elevator go into a dungeon. Sometimes you could even have an elevator that goes to level 9. So,
yeah, all the connections just won't.
Antlers is really stacked so far. He's got Varia, he's got the magic key, he's got Candle. Man, he's just cleaning up.
Yeah, this is.
Groupie checking out Ridley's hideout. Sometimes it's a good play. See something good down here, and he's blocked. So the Metroid room shuffle can really add some interesting blocks. You'll get morph blocked or bomb blocked in places you wouldn't normally. So it adds I think it adds a lot of interest to Metroid.
We have level 4 for Eat My Steel. Level 4 I don't think is too bad to go through.
Yeah, so everyone has Varia. It was definitely the free item tonight.
Yes.
Looks like they all started with it.
Which, that is a nice thing to have. That's, for all practical purposes, doubles their health.
Yeah. It's kind of cheating, though, to be honest. Come on.
I mean, only scrubs pick it up. Let's be real. Oh, and finding a blue ring for.
Right. So the items that have plus signs next to them are basically progressive items.
Yep.
So that's a blue ring. He'll have blue ring. If he sees another blue ring with a plus sign next to it, he'll actually get the red ring.
I want to know how Moblin was going to put his kids through college with some missiles.
Well, on the black market, I guess.
That does not seem.
But
to compete.
I don't know why he just has it sitting in the middle of his cave, though. I mean, that doesn't seem very smart.
Oh, Antler's finding his way to level 4 now. I haven't seen Eat My Steel pick up anything from level 4 yet.
No. Oh, Ridley has the morph bombs, or the morph bombs are in Ridley's hideout somewhere.
That's good some good info. Yeah,
that is really good information.
Oh, and speaking of, wow,
nice.
Okay, level 4 is a really good find. You get the bombs hen and morph ball, so that's a.
This is a free seed.
Yeah, I mean, really, what's potentially they need the ladder, potentially, and they do need the bow. But otherwise, if they can get to bombs and Ridley, they should be set for Metroid, except for maybe Ice Beam.
Looks like nobody's found any Triforce pieces yet, though.
That is true.
But this flag set, they will need at least 6, or at least 5. I mean, let's see, 5. Yeah, they'll need at least 5 Triforce pieces, and they will need both totems to enter Torian.
So getting the items, just not necessarily the locks.
So this might end up just being a free-for-all to see who can get all the little trinkets.
All the shiny
first.
bubbles.
Yep. Antler's getting his ring.
Oh, and there's a sword in a cave that Eat My Steel found. It looks like one of the heart locks. Was unable to pick it up at this point. Oh!
Screw attack. I'm not surprised. I mean,
when you have the any key, if you pick a key over screw attack, that's... But no, that'll make the hallways and Kraid and Ridley much safer and easier to traverse.
So I'm just waiting for the free Ice Beam next, just lying on the floor somewhere. At the rate this is going.
It's that or the bow. Just laying out here next.
Antler's surprisingly taking a death.
Okay. I think Gleok needs to talk to their interior decorator. Grape juice doesn't make an intimidating moat.
He likes his grape juice. Well, you don't want to step in that. You go all sticky.
Antler's also shunning the shield.
He does shun that shield.
Does not. It's extra weight to carry around.
It is. Eat My Steel, getting in a Kraid's hideout, and then deciding not to.
Yeah, My Steel's just seems to kind of just be marking those transition locations down and not really exploring that yet.
Yeah.
Although with all the goodies but they've been getting out of Zelda.
Yeah, seriously.
Finding level 7 too.
This is Crusher finding what we've got in our Norfair. Antler's denied. Can't get the sword yet. At least not that sword. He's already got a wooden sword.
does not shun screw attack.
No.
It's basically the shield of Metroid, though.
Rupee's about to get his morph ball. If he actually walks over there. Nope, he decided not to.
Don't leave.
So is Crusher deciding to take a dip in an Orfair here, see what he can find. Finds a dead end. There's Rupee picking up his morph ball.
Yep. So now that they're on, looks like they're just kind of looking around for. They got so much early on, they're probably not exactly sure.
Yeah. The seed was like, here's a bunch of free stuff now. You get nothing.
Yeah. Go look for your last little bits. So yeah, because there is a lot pretty wide open right now.
Yeah, I think this is going to turn into like a... It's going to come down to execution and luck, I think, because they're getting all these items for free, so... Routing shouldn't be a problem. If they find that the morph bombs pretty quickly, they'll... Metroid's pretty much wide open. Do you need to find the ladder for Zelda, though? Possibly the power bracelet. Possibly recorder, but... And Ice Beam is in Norfair as well. You might still picking up the letter. Potion shops could have useful items in them aside from just potions. And this flags that they will have an extra item that could hold anything that a normal shop could hold.
Aquament has held a nice pack of missiles there.
Antler's getting his all-important raft.
So Antlers was in level 4, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Did he not get the morph ball out of there?
Maybe not.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it. he's getting out of crates there.
Just FYI, tracking's a very hard job, especially when there's 4 racers.
Yes, indeed. I do not envy tracking this game. Especially, when there's 4 people going. I think we have the luxury of having 2 trackers tonight.
I do believe so.
It's very unusual for us. Antler's realizing he doesn't have bombs.
Not quite the right boss layer for those.
And he's trying again.
Oh, it says Crusher might. Trying to be careful with the last bomb here.
Oh, yeah.
Force a drop. Oh,
There he
it
goes.
does get it good.
He's got it. Yeah, those Dodongos, they can really troll you sometimes. And he got some rupees.
Definitely worth it.
Totally. Free heart container. Antler's skipping the boomerang.
Dark Ruby is also now on level 7. I have not seen anything really of any value in that dungeon yet.
No, I haven't either. Eat my steel, found level 3. I don't know if anybody's been in level 3 yet.
I don't think so. Our hint for a sword we already collected.
Yep. Level 3 has high jump boots. Very nice.
Those are very handy.
That could potentially open up a couple of spots in Metroid. And Antlers is farming. I wonder if he's going to go take out Ridley or Kraid already.
If he can manage it, this would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, Kraid's not.
Already
I mean,
here.
you know, Barry said he has an E-tank. Shouldn't be too hard.
The bug not cooperating at all with
No.
the drops.
Yeah. Antlers might want to leave the room. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, not having the greatest.
He might still having a hard time with this.
Feeding some bombs to the manhandler.
Alright, Ema still got Triforce piece number 7.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Oh, and he's got Wave Beam. Nice. think that might be the first Triforce piece we've seen tonight.
I think so.
I don't know if I just noticed that level 3 and level 7 are connected via doors. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes the only ways you can get into a certain dungeon is via a dungeon or via Zebes. Front doors is sometimes closed off. Got an E-tank. Eat my steel got
Yeah.
wave, yeah.
So we got a hint in 7 that Norfair has the ice beam.
And Antler's just tanking Kraid here.
Yep. And
Took him out really easy. Let's see what Kraid had behind his. Just a missile pack. Well, it's not nothing.
You are not wrong.
It's nothing particularly useful, but
I mean, 80 missiles for a boss instead of 75.
yeah.
Finding level 5. Eat My Steel is going to totally clean out Zelda.
He is.
And got a hint for the second ring in level 1. Yeah, so really, since we know Ice Beam isn't Norfair, bombs are in Ridley. But really, other than the potential of the ladder and the power bracelet, we're really just looking for where the bow is. At least narrow that location down somewhat.
Yeah.
Well, I guess and silvers. I forgot about those.
Bow, silvers, ladder, yeah. Still have a few key items to find, plus all the Triforce pieces. We've only seen one so far. Those are kind of important. Oh, we just found what? Number 3?
Yep, number 3 for Eat My
Right.
Steel. Oh, and Sis Crusher found level 1. And that Aquamentus was not having it for a moment there.
And we got a recorder. Nice. Let's see in chat. Check Simon. Do you get 75 missiles from Ridley and crit? Yes, you do.
Oh, and that is the long beam for Eat My
Sweet.
Steel.
That's the most important beam in the game.
That is the worst opinion I've ever heard. Never collect long beam.
Long beam, more like wrong beam.
It does serve some, one very specific and pointless purpose, but
And what would that purpose be?
shooting Ridley from under the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ridley robbed the ladder as well.
Oh, man, that Ridley's a thief.
So bombs and ladder are hanging out around Ridley. I'm going to guess one of those is the reward, but it's probably just another missile.
He stole them and then he just put them in random places in his hideout.
It's not even using them. It's not a very good thief. So I am actually surprised Eat My Steel is jumping into Metroid.
Well, he's
Doesn't have too
already.
much Zelda left, so I guess.
No, clean out Zelda and he's going to clean out Metroid. He is ahead in Triforces.
Yep. Still, I think the only runner with any Triforces, so...
Yeah.
No totems have been found by anyone, I don't think.
Nope. Those are important too.
Strong beam. I want to know how Zelda currency got implanted in a ceiling on Zebes on a space planet.
Those Chozas are, they must have put it there for Samus. Pretty clever.
And yeah, Dark Groupie actually collected bombs in Ridley, so...
Nice. So Dark Ruby can pretty much go anywhere he wants to in Metroid now.
Yep. And I don't know if Dark Groupie got the hint, but Ice Beam is also somewhere in here. Or no, I'm sorry. That was Norfair. The ladder's somewhere in here. So, looks like Dark Ruby must have found a different entrance into Ridley's lyrics. The other people who've been here haven't really been able to dive into it very far.
All right. You must still got Triforce piece number 5? Yeah, 5. Yeah, I think he did find a different entrance because he wasn't blocked. Everyone else was blocked pretty quickly.
Yeah. 3 Triforces. That's a pretty hefty lead on the Triforces right now.
Yep. I really enjoy seeing the Link sprite.
That's the bow and Ridley.
Nice. All right. Didn't even have to kill Ridley for it.
So, yeah, Ridley was loaded. Bombs, bow, ladder. But Dark Groupie doesn't have any in-game items, though. So the lack of Triforces, needing to discover the totems, that's it feels nice to have all the actual progression items, but personally I like to have my Triforces and the totems before getting my last. I want to know I'm actually in go mode when I collect my last progression item.
Yeah, it's kind of a frustrating time to try and track down that last Triforce piece you need. Looks like Antler's just picked up Triforce piece number 3, so his first
Nice.
Triforce piece. It was on sale for 90 rupees in level 5.
Yeah, it's amazing the bargains you can find there. The discount dungeon. And that's a
Antlers
for Eat My Steel.
Antler's picking up Long Beam. I'm kind of surprised at that.
Two people finding Long Beam and 2 people picking it up. This is
2 people being wrong.
This is an outrage. Dark Ruby, I didn't see the ladder yet on Dark Ruby's end.
All right, Crusher finding his boots. I don't know if high jump boots are really necessary in this seed, but it's nice to have. Dark Ruby taking out Ridley now.
So at the I guess level 2 AI here. Do they have any health regen on the bosses?
So Ganon will regenerate health.
Okay.
Mother Brain will not regenerate health, but she will take what do we got? 44 missiles instead of 32.
Okay.
In addition, we will have rehoming Rinkas, and
there's
Dark Ruby found his ladder.
Ridley actually had something this time, so
Nice.
I think Dark Ruby's going to be very happy with that Ridley Slayer haul.
So Rupee doing a wall climb here to get up into that area.
Oh, and Antlers, I think, just found the connection into Ridley.
Nice.
That
So
Dark
Antlers
Ruby
is
had.
going to be finding some cool stuff here pretty soon, as well as Eat My Steel.
Yeah, Eat My Steel's there too, so. And then Sis Crusher's in level 3. I didn't see where the connection there, the other side of the connection was, but I imagine Sis Crusher will be finding that relatively soon.
Antlers really wants up there.
What is... I don't know what Dark Rupee just picked up. I don't know what that sprite was.
Oh, I think it was a potion.
Oh, was that a potion?
Yeah. He's got Kid Icarus potions. And he's got Triforce piece number 6. Eat My Steel, taking a break.
Taking a snack?
Sis Crusher also taking a small break. And Antlers gets Triforce piece number 6, so we're starting to collect more Triforce pieces.
Yep.
I don't think we've seen a hint yet on how many are needed to get into 9, but we do know we need at least 5, and we could need up to all 8. And we will need both totems to get into Turian.
Antlers picking up the bombs here.
These runners are making short work of these enemies, just ripping through these levels.
I am very jealous of anyone who plays Zelda like this.
Are the totems separate from each other in Turian? Yes, so in this randomizer, defeating Kraid and Ridley aren't good enough to open the bridge to Turian. You have to collect separate items called totems. Very similar to, Triforce pieces blocking entrance to level 9. So, similar concept. Defeating the bosses are usually recommended, though, to get their missiles and also to get their items that they have locked behind them.
Yeah, and defeating one is almost always necessary just to collect the 75 missiles.
Yes.
You don't, strictly speaking, have to do that, but if you want to have any sort of
Right.
leeway, some freedom.
Antlers taking on Ridley. Should not have much of a problem here.
Almost got kicked through the door there.
Almost.
It's actually the most effective boss strat.
That's what I would do if I was Ridley. I'd try and kick you back out of that door.
It's an instant health refill.
Antlers taking out Ridley with no problem there.
Yep. I'm going to be very happy with the ladder, which we still don't know if it's required, but just having it is nice. And level 8 for Sis Crusher. Might get something interesting out of here.
Rupee finding the cheeseburger block.
I'm sorry. One of them is paying for college with just some missiles laying on the ground, and I'm assuming that's probably the kid.
Probably.
Just wants a cheeseburger.
He wants a cheeseburger, yeah. Looks like Sis Crusher is having no luck in level 8. He's ladder blocked everywhere he goes. And he decides to give up for now. Let's see if Antlers can make this bomb jump out of the lava.
Yes, almost had it there. Had the height, sort of.
He should be able to get out of here. Actually, he should just walk over. There you go. Now, lava dives are not in logic, so there would be some logical way, some other logical way to get over here. And he's got the bow.
Just got the bow from the other direction this time. So. Yeah, I know it was Eat My Steel who was in there before, and they did not collect anything because they were at the same entrance to Ridley.
Yeah.
So maybe just marked it down and didn't dive it at all. That's kind of hurting right now with these ladder blocks.
Yeah, the ladder blocks are definitely a problem. Dark Rupee getting Triforce number 7. I'm not sure if it's just not marked, but I'm surprised. If he hasn't got it yet, I'm surprised Sis Crusher doesn't have his Morph Ball yet.
I don't think Sis Crusher's been in level 4 yet. I don't recall them being in that dungeon.
Sis Crusher
Triforce on the ocean.
Yeah. You can't get that one either. Sis Crusher does have a wooden sword, though, and that's not on the tracker.
see.
Uh-oh. Antlers contemplating the wave beam. He got it. Picked it up. It's hard to see against that background there.
Why would you contemplate that, but not long beam?
I think he just had a hard time seeing it. The color was kind of, it clashed a little bit. Got the all-important map number 5.
All right, there's Eat My Steel jumping into Ridley again. I have a feeling that they'll be slightly aggravated once they find the ladder down there.
Rupee getting his Nikes.
Sis Crusher picking up the red ring there. So Sis Crusher's now on level 4, so.
All right. He should be able to get his
morph ball.
Oh, he's got red ring now. He's now in tank mode pretty much. Still only has the wooden sword though. He does have the wand. So he's pretty much unstoppable in Zelda now.
I could find a way to die with that. And Antlers is able to explore level 8 here much more freely. So let's see, what are we looking at still here? Because we have maybe on a power bracelet. And maybe, or no, absolutely need the silvers, but
I don't think anybody's found any totems yet, have they?
Totems have been.
They're hiding somewhere. You know, they can't be in level 9, not in this flag set, but there's still a lot of places they could be though.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta be somewhere.
The totems took a poll and decided they didn't want to be early items anymore. It's late. Just you're too tired to think of how dumb that was. Just laugh at it. I haven't really seen anything important show up in level 8 yet.
Not yet. Just disappointment and regret.
Well, there's a missile pack. That's
always important. Antlers looks like he's going to go down the staircase. Could be something got good down here. We got missiles, yeah. a second. Looked like my stream was behind for some reason. I'm good to go now. Okay, so we did get Triforce piece number 1 from level 8.
Okay, so that's...
So we know where all of them are except for number 2 and number
4, I believe.
Still no sign of totems, though.
It does look like this Crusher is going to take a jump into Norfair here. As long as they don't need bombs, which is very unlikely. I believe the others who looked through here before needed bombs.
Yeah,
really
he's going to be... He's just going to run to a bunch of... Oh, he's got Morph Ball, but...
Yeah, it has Morph Ball, but it hasn't been to Ridley yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Eat My Steel trying to perform the bomb jump here. Getting in
there. There he goes. Rupee get Triforce piece number 5.
Yep.
Awesome. Eat My Steel finding
totem for Eat My Steel.
So he's kind of in the lead as far as
the end game locks go. I mean,
yeah. He doesn't have bow. Wait, I thought he picked up bow.
He got bombs.
Okay.
I don't know that he went.
Maybe he didn't.
Fought Ridley.
Maybe he didn't.
So he may not have gone much farther. That's interesting.
This Grocer found silver arrows somewhere, apparently.
Oh.
There's so much going on the screen.
So
I can't keep track of it all.
It's only 8 bits. But we only have 4 eyes, so we can only see half of it at one time.
It's 8 bits, but there's four games. So it's actually 32 bits. So
this is basically what a Sega could do if they tried.
That's math.
It's way too late for that. But yeah, the silvers. There's the ice beam.
There's ice, right?
So they must have been in Norfair there. So ice and silver is hanging out in Norfair.
So we know where just about every important progression item is now, except for the last totem.
Yeah, the last totem's really... Oh, there's still the potential for the power bracelet if a totem's locked under one of those.
Could be.
Likelihood is not very high on that, but
let's see, Kevin. Pretty sure that Syscrusher does have the NA key because he skipped that key.
he wasn't very keen on it.
No, he wasn't. Antler's getting his Ridley totem.
So Antlers is actually up with Eat My Steel in terms of unlocking progression.
He is. So we're an hour in. We don't know how many Triforce pieces we need for 9 yet.
Yeah, they could both just be 1 away.
Could be. Sis Crusher running into a dead end.
Getting an
Not have his morph
unfortunate
ball
structure
bombs yet.
placement. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's eat my steel. He can make that. He can make that.
Yeah.
3 blocks. That's in logic. Yeah.
The structure placement is beautiful.
I love it. E-Tank.
That's nice.
So Trail's saying they need all Triforce pieces. Did we see a hint for that?
Someone said one of the hints they got from the raft said that. I didn't see it.
Oh. All right.
I will believe chat.
Okay. Well, I missed that. All right, so we have a full Triforce seed. Nice.
Oh, and there's level 9.
Level 9.
So, Eat My Steel has some more knowledge no one else has.
Kenna has Triforce. That Manhandle Claw wants his full Triforce.
Is that what that is?
Yes. Or it's a pistachio. You know, depends how you want to look at it.
I was thinking you just threw Pac-Man in here.
Let's see. Yes, you have to beat both games to finish this randomizer. You can beat them in either order. Whichever order you can beat them in, or the game could force you to beat them in a certain order in some situations.
The escape timer in Zelda is pretty ruthless, so.
The escape timer in Zelda. The infinite time you have to go find Zelda.
Version 4, make it happen. A timer to find Zelda.
You have 60 seconds. That'd be pretty brutal.
Oh, Sis Crusher, you can get through here. You just go back and there you go. Also, Sis Crusher picked up Long Beam.
Yeah, he did.
Dark Rupee, you're the only hope right now.
Dark Rupee, your favorite now.
I can't believe how offended I am at this.
Let's see. When you beat one of them, I'm guessing you get portal to the location of the second. That is correct. So when you beat Mother Brain and Escape Turian, you'll wind up on the Zelda overworld. Or if you beat Ganon and rescue Zelda, you'll wind up in Brinstar, basically.
Yeah, Sis Crusher's in Ridley, but I don't think they can actually progress to where any of the items are without coming in through the other entrance.
We'll see. You just have to believe sometimes. And then the game lets you through if you believe hard enough. Yeah, he's going to need... Oh, he managed to bounce his way in there, but he doesn't have bombs.
He could have shot that block out with Wave.
That's true. That would have been an interesting...
So I take it back.
Strat.
Long Beam, technically...
Long plus Wave
could have been useful.
In certain edge cases. It could benefit you. Yes.
However,
it would have been an interesting play if you had done that.
I mean, that's not something you would really think about either, because that's not.
Yeah, and it's not logic. I mean, not yet anyway.
Make it happen.
Eat My Steel picking up his next ring. I'm not sure if he got the first blue ring or not. Was it his first ring or his second ring? He already had blue ring. Okay, so he's got red ring now. Cool. Antlers with Triforce piece number 5.
Yep,
nice.
Number 5. Now actually in the lead in terms of Triforces.
Looks like we know where all of the progression equipment is, except for power bracelet.
Yeah, which at this point is kind of pointless because we know level 9 is not blocked by it.
Yeah, but it could be blocking maybe a Triforce piece or a totem.
Oh, was there a crate totem? Oh, okay.
Antler's having a hard time getting up there. Oh, there he goes.
So, unlike the SMZ3, not too many people say no to energy tanks in this.
Yeah, they're pretty nice to have. Especially, for me anyway, especially in the Mother Brain fight. And it'll be interesting to see how Mother Brain fights go tonight with the enhanced or the more difficult Mother Brain fight.
So I'm really hoping that includes the amazing Rinkas.
It will.
Oh, good.
So that'll be fun.
It's the absolute favorite thing in this. Oh, that's a nasty bomb jump there that Eat My Steel's at.
Yeah, that should not be logically required, but that is possible to make. I've done it before. Yeah. There he goes.
Not bombing the right tile there.
Ooh, he almost fell off.
I don't think he realizes he needs to be morphing in there. It's not a shot block at that spot.
It's the third block from the left.
Block.
And he's
a little confused. He just needs to unmorph there because that one's not actually a bomb block.
Just stand up.
Stand up. Right. No. No.
Oh man, that's frustrating. That's why it pays to know the layouts of these rooms. Although it is Norfair, so I kind of...
Land of Bubbles is the best place.
It can be hard to remember which bubbles are open, which aren't.
Oh, Dark Rupee. Dark Rupee. No! No! I'm turning in early tonight. I can't watch this anymore. Also, no, I did not see what Eat My Steel had picked up from the statue. It might have been the arrow upgrade. I don't know for sure, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He might still should be able to... He might be able to get through here and come back down the other side. Yeah, he has bombs, so he should be able to go around this way. Oh, there's a sword upgrade. That's nice. Antler's making an interesting bomb jump there to get into this next room.
I want to see 2 Triforce pieces and the Kraid Totem in Lower Norfair.
Lower Norfair is the best.
So good.
Level 1.
I know a second person grabbed the recorder, but I don't know who it was.
Antler's decked out with his red ring now. Two, three, four, five. One, two. So, no sign of Triforce piece number 8 yet.
Oh, there's an arrow upgrade for antlers, it looked like.
And Antler's getting his flute.
Yep.
Like Sis Crusher gave up on that jump there.
Yeah.
It's not too hard of a jump, really.
Still coming.
Oh, he doesn't have bombs yet. Okay.
Still coming across all these bomb locks.
Well, Crusher needs to go find his bombs then.
Yeah. So when are you putting Spring Ball in here?
When
are custom items?
I don't know. Maybe 3-1. We'll see. We have quite a backlog to go through still. I don't know if Spring Ball would add much to this, though, to be honest. I mean, I don't know.
It'll let you bounce. The fun part.
Suppose it would be...
With some of these structures, it would open up some pathing without bombs.
Yeah, I suppose it would be an alternate way to get up to some morph tunnels or whatever instead of using bombs. Antler's getting his ice beam.
Oh, there's the cheeseburger for Eat My Steel.
Cheeseburger.
I think it's donuts, but... Adds chain whip. When is the Castlevania part being added?
When are we adding Castlevania to this?
And when does it work on console?
On the 25th of February.
These blocks are giving Eat My Steel a time right now.
They are. He's not having a good time.
They are like, no.
There he goes. There he goes. If you could just kind of take it slow, it's not too hard to make those jumps, really. I do wonder what the next combo game is going to be, though. You know, someone's going to have something. Another combo game eventually.
Probably Metroid 2 in some form of Zelda.
Yeah, just continue the pattern. Metroid 2 is Doesn't
There's at
Doesn't
least
seem
item
like-
locations in it.
yeah, I don't know.
Not quite the same exploration.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe someone could make it work though. It doesn't.
They'll add totems in.
Yeah. N64 Castlevania. Ugh. No thanks. Antlers just picked up his crate totem. It was in level 6.
Oh, okay.
So he's
good to finish Metroid.
he can finish Metroid. He needs just 3 more Triforce pieces, and he'll be good to go.
Yep. So yeah, he's just in soft go mode.
Yeah, so he's currently in the lead pretty much.
Eat My Seal, unfortunately, just having a rough time here because it doesn't look like he explored Ridley after collecting the bombs, which
is unfortunate.
That's a problem. Yeah, because there's a bow and a ladder down there.
Yeah, he got a good head start on finding Triforce. Trailing behind a bit now.
I mean, he still does have one that Antlers hasn't found yet. So
That's true. You never know. Rando's got a rando.
I'm still waiting for this Lower Norfair play from someone. I want to believe in it. The Kraid Totem's lost, but
There's probably a Triforce piece down there. So Antlers usually tries to get into go mode for both games before he goes and
finishes it.
And finishes either one.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does get impatient though and just decides to knock out the game he can first.
And when it comes down to doing something you need to do in terms of you have to beat a game versus sitting in a corner thinking about what you need, what you can look through. So sometimes it's nice to be able to just go, at least in Metroid, since it's a pretty linear path.
Yeah.
To just sort of go and finish it while thinking about what you can look for.
Yeah, you can go check it off your list at least. So Swiss Crusher, I believe he just picked up Triforce Piece 6.
I believe that was the one down there, yeah. Which, at that entrance to Ridley, I believe Swiss Crusher will be getting all the items now, if they explore the whole section.
There's bombs.
Hopefully not bailing out.
Swiss Crusher probably quite happy to see that.
Okay, good.
Now he's thinking of all the places he can go with bombs.
Looks like he's going to take a dive toward Ridley here.
Oh, power bracelet. He might still getting his croissant there. And that could open up, possibly open up Triforce Piece 8.
Yep.
We'll see. Could open up nothing.
Could just eat it.
Could just eat it. Just have a little snack.
Picking up a boomerang.
Getting that all-important magical boomerang. This is Crusher. Taking out Ridley. He will be happy to see his ladder.
Yes. Hopefully not bailing out on Ridley right then. The bow is down a hallway.
Yeah.
We've already seen Eat My Steel make the unfortunate decision to bail out after bombs. I wonder if Eat My Steel just didn't see any, or the hint for the ladder in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is maybe just gambling that the ladder's not needed. Not sure. Oh, there's Triforce 8, it looks like.
All right.
So I believe 2 is now the only one we haven't found. Oh, Antler's checking with 5 here. Oh, it is 5 to get into 9, actually.
Huh. Okay. Well, then.
I no longer believe chat.
All right. Well, Antlers is in go mode then.
Yeah, he is go mode. That is true. Are any of the hints actually lies?
The hints are supposed to be. They're all supposed to be true. It's possible there's a bug. Bugs happen.
Not in code.
So I'll have to review it. Let's see if there was a bug or something.
Oh, I think Dark Ruby's a little confused.
Dark Ruby's a little confused.
Spot. There's a way up there, Dark Ruby. You were bombing the right tile. You just need to unmorph instead of bomb it.
All right.
The spot confusing a couple of runners.
Be interested to see how trolly this level 9 is.
It's just. Oh, it's on the far right. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It's still an unmorph spot though, so that's basically not going to happen.
Yeah, that's. You can't get up there.
Yeah.
You should be able to get through the top though with bombs though. Whatever's up there.
So I did not see if Sis Crusher went down and got the bow.
Rupee getting his ice beam.
And Eat My Steel attempting to take on Kraid. Unfortunately, freezing that middle spike there. Ice beam is nice. But that middle spike is a very good shield against missiles.
Yes, it is.
And Kraid is making excellent use of it.
Aha.
You can't get me.
See, Kraid should stay behind him. That's his mistake, though. He's
There. That's a good setup there for. There he goes.
great hint in level 9 for the screw attack. Just in time.
Oh, Rupee just got silvers too, huh? So Rupee just needs the Kraid Totem to be in go mode. Which I believe the Kraid Totem was in level 6?
Eat still got his very important raft. So it looks like Antlers has about a third of level 9 mapped out already. Now the way the rooms are shuffled in this flag set, Zelda will be behind Ganon. So as soon as he finds Ganon,
It'll be
takes out Ganon. Zelda will be right there, so there won't be a hunt for Zelda. But Ganon is proving to be kind of trolly to find so far.
My Steel, you got the wrong pathway there.
Antler's making very good use of.
Ooh.
Taking a death there.
Level 9 deaths are always unfortunate. Unless you planned on it.
Yeah.
In which case, they're just fine.
He's got the top half of level 9 mapped out.
I'm going to go ahead and blame that death on having long beam.
Probably.
You know.
Another very important hint in level 9.
That one is actually at least pertains to level 9.
That's true. I mean, if you didn't... And it would have been possible to miss out on level 1.
Yeah.
In which case that would have been a good hint.
So
but if you knew your flag
set...
If you knew your flag set, you wouldn't go in here without it. Silvers, though.
Rupee picked up another Triforce, although at this point... Rupee doesn't know it yet, but he's good on Triforces.
Yeah. I think everyone's good on Triforce except for Crusher.
Yes, this Crusher just needs one more. Which I think that's just going to happen through osmosis here.
Yeah.
So if he's exploring Kraid, I know the Triforce 8 would...
Ganon is proving to be hiding himself very well.
Ganon's just not wanting to... Oh, picking up of just free E-Tank lane in the ground there. Go mode's slightly different than what, if you're familiar with SMZ3, the go mode in this is slightly different because there's a lot more potential variation of what's required. Well, maybe not a lot more because there's not a whole lot of items, but there's less consistently always required items. I guess would be the way to put it.
Go mode, we pretty much consider you have usually both totems, because usually you need both of them. You know, enough Triforce pieces to get into 9. Bow, silver arrows.
A sword.
A sword, yes. Morph ball. Bombs aren't technically required, but if you get hit by a Metroid, you have no way to get out of that without dying or doing up A or whatever. And of course, ice beam. So.
Yep. So then you have potential requirements with the ladder, the raft,
right?
Power bracelet.
Yep.
Never long beam.
Never long beam.
Never long beam. Also, it's good to see my Steel back in Ridley. Hopefully, they'll do a little deeper dive, get the other 2 remaining items out of here.
Antler's still... Still finding his way
hear
through level 9 here. I think that was Patra.
Oh, that might have been Patrick. I don't know. So yeah, I'm hoping that Eat My Steel doesn't find the bow and then piecing out of here. It looks like might be gearing up for Ridley here. Oh, be careful right there.
What? Nice.
That is the strat.
That's interesting. Ridley, what are you doing?
Ridley didn't want to live in that room no more. He
really
was
wanted to get out.
claustrophobic and
No, that would be funny if he could just like nope
if he
out, go out
follow
the
you
door.
through doors, that'd be
Ridley just follows you through his hideout.
just wants a friend. All right, so there's the ladder for Eat My Steel. Hopefully, he continues to search in Ridley here and picks up the bow.
Antler's running out of places to go.
Oh no! Eat My Steel is sleeping Ridley.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
That is. No. That's bad. Oh, this Crusher did just get level 9 access with the Triforce 8. Looks like they're going to crate here. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why Eat My Steel was bailed out of Ridley twice after picking up an important item.
I don't know. This level 9 has proven to be quite
This is a mystery maze.
quite a difficult.
I think Antlers just wanted to taste what that mullet tastes like.
Yeah, he wants. He's just trying to force a bomb.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, not getting it there.
That's too bad. Well.
Also, did Sis Crusher not pick up the bow and Ridley as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This Crusher's trying to get up there, and that's going to be tricky.
That's not a. I think this one's on the left side.
At any rate, going up there would not be in logic. It's like Antler's just trying to find a way to finagle a bomb from his enemy.
Yeah. This level 9 has been.
This is a very, very trolly level 9. It's probably just some bomb hole somewhere that is hiding in the way. Hopefully, anyway.
They actually plastered over the wall.
I mean, that's what I would do. if I were Ganon. I would just, I mean, why put bombable walls around you? Just barricade yourself.
It's not like Ganon's gonna fit through them anyway.
Right.
Antlers did get a bomb drop.
Nope.
Oh.
And another dead end.
Yep. This is a pretty diabolical level 9 here. And yeah, Dark Rupee is also in level 9. Been exploring around some. Problem for Dark Rupee is he's still missing the Kraid Totem. And there's Ganon.
Now, Ganon is at level 2, so he's going to be healing a bit. There's going to be fireballs coming from all angles. In addition, once he turns red, he can go around the random. So we'll see what happens. It's also harder to get a stun lock on him.
Oh, there he
is.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. So get your G's out for antlers.
Yep. Made a pile of bacon.
And rescued the...
Feeding the googly eye.
The googly eye.
The googly eye. That's the official name, I'm sure.
That was really trolly. Now, on to Metroid.
Yep. Just has to make a run to terrain here. And just see the amazing Rinkas.
We will see some amazing Rinkas, yes. Put them in just for you. I know you love them. Oh, so Eat My Still just picked up his first arrow?
That's good. That is progress there, but...
Yeah, he needs to go back and get his bow.
Yeah, I think that might be a little while. I'm not sure if it's just he thinks there's no other... if he thinks there's a cap to the amount of items that can spawn in an area?
I don't know. Looks like Dark Rupee is in level 9 as well.
Yeah, Dark Rupee's been exploring around some.
Yeah. I was so focused on antlers.
Yeah, Rupee's still... might search a little more thoroughly, because still missing the Kraid Totem.
Oh, that's right.
So...
It's like Crusher, Ema Steel, and Rupee are all missing the grade totem.
Yeah. Antlers is the only one I found that so far.
Antlers dipping into Turian. Looks fairly well equipped. 200 missiles, 3 tanks,
yeah.
Varia. Here comes the the amazing Rinkas.
Are just beautiful.
It's the way Rinkas, it's the way they should have been.
I mean, I want to believe one day you just woke up filled with spite for the world and decided to make those.
I was just playing around, like one day I was just playing around with attributes on them, and I just noticed I found a way to kind of make them re-trigger. And I thought that would be pretty cool.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that Metroid's not a good spot.
No.
See, they push you through frozen, and it's like they just want to help you.
That's right. They're your friends.
Just
sometimes friends hurt, but
and then they turn around and hit you again.
So Antlers has plenty of missiles. I don't know if he's going to bother to. Yeah, he'll probably farm health.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to lose health with these Rinkas.
Yeah.
So, but 335 health, that's probably good.
Yeah, if he didn't have Varia, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah, without Varia, I would be.
He's fine.
He doesn't feel that way, though.
Unless he gets eaten by Metroids, that is.
There he goes.
There he goes.
90 health. So, Ema Steel's in level 6. I believe that's actually where the crate totem was.
That's right. So he'll be getting his... Well...
Hopefully he'll be picking it up. Hopefully it wasn't bow locked.
Yeah, I don't remember, actually. It's level 6 somewhere. I don't know if it was bow locked, though. So we'll find out. He got his, he just picked up his crate totem. So it was not bow locked.
So, the second person in Metroid Go mode, but he needs to find level 1, I believe, and go back to Ridley to get the bow to be in full Go mode.
You'll also notice that the cannons fire their projectiles at a much higher velocity. Doesn't make a lot of difference, but it was just kind of...
Just how much of a bad day was it?
Just a fun value add there. And here we got firing the first missiles into Mother Brain here. Mother Brain will take 44 missiles at this level. I'm not sure if Antlers is aware of that. He will be soon. At any rate, he's got plenty of missiles. Oh, that's no good.
Having high jump really helps for that.
High jump. Okay, good.
But, yeah. Oh, man, these Rinkas are just so good.
This is only level 2. There's a level 3 Rinka, which they go. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, the hardest part with this fight is trying to balance actually hitting Mother Brain. These Rinkas make a stationary boss the most difficult thing.
They do. You have to keep your eyes on them. It's not like normally where you can just kind of let them go off.
They're kind of like
fly off the screen because they're not going to. All right. Mother Brain down.
So get prepared for the GGs in chat here. For Antlers.
So the Rinkas weren't faster, but they just kind of rehomed Samus.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. So this is an interesting escape pattern.
That is very interesting.
High jump boots.
Very nice for this.
Nice to have here. It should be possible without, in theory. Yeah, we get your GGs out in chat for Antlers. Finishing with an SRL time of 1 hour 46 minutes, 53 seconds.
Yep, that's pretty good run through right there.
Pretty good.
Except for the long beam. So yeah, our other runners are all fairly close to being able to finish, but they're all just missing a couple of key pieces. In Rupee's case, it's just one totem. But Eat My Steel and Sis Crusher. There's 3 totems between them, a bow and an arrow.
So I'm assuming we'll probably get. See if we can see if Antlers will get in here for an interview. Looks like we have Antlers. GG.
Hey, thanks, guys.
So what do you think? What do you think of that level 9?
The level 9 was the absolute worst. That bomb wall could have been like anywhere.
Yeah, I know, that was crazy.
That's like the level 9s in Z1M1 are even worse than the level 9s in Z1R.
I saw you were trying to get a bomb drop there and you didn't get one, then you were trying to find bombs. It was a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, nothing was dropping for me. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But eventually I found it.
Yes, you did.
It was just dumb luck. I still had like over 10 walls that could potentially bomb, and like it was a magic staircase, so it literally could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
I got pretty lucky to find it when I.
Yeah, it looked like you cleared out at least half of level 9 looking for Ganon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I found basically every single set of transport staircases.
Yeah, it looks
maybe
like
there was. Yeah, maybe there was one missing, but I mean, otherwise, I was thinking, I went in there like, man, if I have a really quick level 9, I have a shot at sub 130. Yeah. That didn't happen.
Yeah, that got eaten up.
So this seed was interesting. It started out like everyone was getting items really quick, like just left and right. You were getting all these items for free, and then progression kind of slowed down. What do you think of the seed overall?
Well, I mean, it really helped that you started with Wand, and I'm pretty sure Varia, unless that was the item that I accidentally picked up off of Aquaminus in level 7. But I'm pretty sure you started with Varia.
Yeah, you started with it, pre-equipped with it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what was what dropped off of Aquaminus because I got bopped into it by his late fireball. So I knew it was either that or we started with it. I really wanted to know which one it was because I felt like I found it pretty early.
Yeah.
But yeah, finding the path, I was feeling really good about it when I found the path in level 5. When I found that path to, I think it was Ridley's hideout.
Yep.
That allowed me to get like the Morphball bombs, the ladder, and there was one other key item down there. Yeah, the bow. Yeah, Ridley's hideout was absolutely loaded, so I felt real good about that.
So, what do you think of the homing rinkas? Your favorite, right?
That caught me off guard. I wasn't aware that that had been added back in. But
we just got that in on the last build.
Especially in like the hallway, like in the maze hallway down to Mother Brain. Normally it was just the rinkas in Mother Brain that were homing, if I remember correctly. Now it's all of them.
Yeah, now it's all of them. Just because of the way it was coded, it just affects them all now.
Let that be a lesson to everybody to check patch notes.
Yes. Yeah, I actually kind of feel guilty. I should have mentioned something, but I kind of forgot.
I mean, I saw that there was a new version that I had to install right before this, so it's my fault for not reading it.
Yeah. Still, I should have mentioned, but looks like you did pretty well anyway.
Yeah, I didn't die, so that's good. At least not in there.
I like how you almost missed Ganon too with the silver arrows a couple times. So he was doing his warp thing.
Yeah, that also caught. Wasn't expecting that either.
So let's see. We got
he was also quicker than normal. He was also his respawn time was different. That's why I couldn't hold a stun.
Yeah, level 2 Ganon. He's a bit harder to get a stun lock on. Level 3 would be kind of I don't know, kind of unfair, I think. But
I mean, I feel like it probably would have been okay because I still had like 4 charges of potion, but
yeah,
it wouldn't have been fun. It would have taken me longer for sure.
See, my steel here is having a hard time with these rings. About to die.
Ooh, yeah.
Very careful here. One hit's gonna.
He's hurting.
Ouch.
Took a death.
I see Rupee is having trouble finding the staircase, but I see that he's been in the room with the staircase.
He must have missed the bomb hole then. Oh
yeah.
wait, he was in the room with the staircase. That's
with the magic staircase that takes you.
Yeah.
Now you do still have to bomb after that, but
okay.
I mean, being that close, I would always check the walls, even if I didn't know that I basically had to be able to find him from that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's gonna.
Yeah. We've had a couple of unfortunate misses here.
Looks like he's going back that way, though.
So did you see a hint for how many Triforce pieces were needed to get into level 9?
Yes, 5.
5, okay.
Yeah,
Weren't sure on that.
I was in Zelda Go mode pretty early. It was really just Metroid Go mode that I was looking for a lot of that. I needed both totems and the Ice Beam, but I knew where the Ice Beam was, generally.
Yeah.
I was really happy to see it in Norfair Attic, and not in the basement, because that was my full go mode there.
Yeah.
I think one of the totems I found before the Ice Beam, and the other one I found in level 1, or no, in level 6. And level 6 you could get to from Norfair Attic.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you found the power bracelet, which I don't know where the power bracelet was, but I know that from the recorder that the entrance was power bracelet blocked.
Yeah, so far only Ema Steel picked up the power bracelet.
Yeah, but it was just hanging out in Kraid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it must have been blocked behind the Morphball bombs.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely not required in this seed. So it looks like Ema Steel's going to have a second go here at their brain. He's kind of low on missiles, though. I mean, he can do it, but we'll see. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad as long as he doesn't miss. Should be all right.
He's got 20 shot leeway.
He's got a good start. Got a good freeze on those Rinkas. That's the thing about the homing Rinkas. You got to keep your eye on them. You can't just let them unfreeze and hopeful and let them just roll off the screen because they're going to come back after you.
Yeah, that's especially dangerous whenever they're like right above or right below the platform.
Yeah.
I hate trying to freeze those particular Rinkas because of their propensity to spawn like right on top of you down.
Yeah, I mean.
Uh-oh, right in the drink.
Oh,
Ooh.
getting bodied.
He's still getting bopped around. He does...
You might want to freeze.
Out of there.
Get out.
Hey, you want to freeze those guys? Use them as stepping.
Yeah.
That's a good setup right there.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you noticed, but Mother Brain took more missiles than she takes 44.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that it rolled up. I didn't count specifically how many missiles it took, but I definitely noticed that it was more than...
There you go.
There.
Yeah. Ema still taking Mother Brain down. Good job. Dark Ruby still
hunting for Ganon here.
Still trying to find his way through level 9 here.
Has Eat My Steel finished Zelda?
No.
Nope.
So, Eat My Steel has had some unfortunate occurrences.
He missed the bow.
It's been to Ridley twice.
Ouch.
First time
Yeah, that's rough.
they collected bombs and left. Second time they got the ladder and left.
Oh yeah, that's rough. I could see Bo being easy to miss because I think it was in the basement.
Yeah, it was.
And it was tough to get to.
All right,
Has
choose out for Eat My Steel.
Has anybody finished anything other than Eat My Steel?
Not yet.
Just Eat My Steel. Looks like Sis Crusher is entering into Turian right now, though.
Yeah.
He's learning of the homing Rinkas.
Yeah,
From the tracker, it looks like he's in go mode.
Yeah, he's in go mode.
Yeah, he is.
Ruby's still missing the Kraid totem, so that's...
Which is in a very trolly location.
Yeah. But Ruby's kind of been stuck diving 9 for a while right now.
Okay, so there was the hint for 5 trifle pieces. It was raft locked hint.
Also, I guess the raft was somewhat useful.
Useful, not required, but useful.
So, as another question here, why did you pick up Longbeam?
Just for safety. I think when I picked it up, I had already killed, I think both bosses, actually. I could be mistaken about that, but I think I had already killed both bosses in Metroid. And, it can make the Mother Brain fight a lot easier, especially with homing Rinkas, which I didn't know at the time were going to be a thing, but I'm really glad I did pick it up based on that. But also, just with the randomized enemies, long beam sucks in vanilla, but with enemies being randomized and just the platforms and rooms being randomized, I think long beam can really help react to some of that, especially when you couple it with wave beam. But I know a lot of people prefer not to get it, but I like it in most situations.
Yeah, everyone chose to get it this time around.
I have never been sadder.
Yeah, no, I definitely get why you don't want to pick it up in vanilla, for sure.
This Crusher here, kind of low on health.
Yeah, had trouble with that first Zematite, but got that second one pretty good there.
He's slowly making his way to Mother Brain, freezing those Rinkas as he goes, which is a pretty smart strat. Keep them on the screen; they can't respawn on you.
It got the third one down good there. Oh, that one just.
Ooh. Yeah, that last Rinka really loved him, or hated him, one of the two.
They just want a hug. Fiery death hug.
That's a good freeze pattern for them. 6, 7.
Yeah, none of them right on top of him.
All right, if he's careful, he should be able to do this.
Yeah, this should be fine. He's just gotta be.
He's getting low on health though.
He's not gonna jump over that like that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, when you got very, a lot of times my strategy is, if all else fails, just take a second and sit in the lava. It's not going to take your health away near as fast as, like, getting bopped around by the Rinkas.
Yeah.
Man, those Rinkas just barely have enough time to get a couple of shots in. You got to go use them.
Yeah, it's really tough if you have them staggered at all, because even one Rinka unfrozen, you can't stand there, even with one.
Yeah, exactly. You want to freeze them kind of all at the same time.
Oh, that's not a good spot there.
Oh, 35 energy. I think
he's close on Mother Brain. But
he's very close. He can do this if he's careful.
Might have it here soon. There he goes.
There he goes. Good job. Look at our... What?
So yeah, get your G's ready there for Assist Crusher.
So it's their third Mother Brain kill of the night, right? Dark Rupee hasn't done it. Yeah, Dark Rupee doesn't have that totem yet.
Yeah, Dark Rupee. But Dark Rupee has a hefty head start in this level 9.
That's true, yeah. It's true.
Yeah, level 9. I mean, I really was wishing that I had found a bomb upgrade. I don't know if anyone's found any bomb upgrades yet. But...
Even my Steel has. I know I saw 12 bombs on the screen. But I didn't see where it was.
So this Crusher, let's see, all he's got to do,
Yeah, he just has to... And I think he knows where level 9 is.
So he's going to enjoy the maze.
Also cost me a little time when I tried to, I went the wrong way. I was trying to go up to Brinstar through the elevator, but I had the wrong elevator. I tried to go up through Crades, and it must have been up through Ridley's hideout that allowed you to get up there. Or up through Norfair. Oh, it must have been up through Norfair.
Yeah, elevator shuffle was on.
Rather than go all the way from the right side of Brinstar, I was trying to avoid that, but ended up just biting the bullet.
So if I was Dark Rupee right now, I'd be getting pretty frustrated.
Oh, he's in the
Yes.
room. He just got a bomb down out of that room.
All right.
Or he was in the room. He just left again through the staircase.
Yeah,
That's rough.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's the second time he was in there.
Maybe he thinks he tried to bomb there. He has 5 bombs. I don't know why he wouldn't try if he doesn't, or if he thinks he hasn't, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he thinks you can't bomb out of staircase rooms? I don't know. I don't know. But we do have Eat My Steel in level 9 now.
Yep.
Been in it a while, right?
Hey, problem is,
He doesn't have...
arrow and bow upgrade are not in here.
Yeah, he's thinking they're in here. So the flag set, I'm not sure if he looked at it, but he would have seen that there's nothing important in 9 really. Well, actually, that's not true. Never mind. It could have equipment in it.
I know one of the arrow upgrades was in level 1. I don't remember where the other one was, though.
Oh, that's right. Level 9 could... this flag set said any equipment. Maybe he's thinking bow is in level 9. Rupee's gonna kick himself when he finally finds...
It's just...
Oh, Sis Crusher doesn't know where 9 is, does he?
Oh, I guess
doesn't
not.
look like it.
It's definitely not level 6.
It's not all that far from 6, though. You can get there if you go up the Norfair elevator up to Brinstar.
That wizard was out for blood.
Yes.
So the way that Seed was going at the beginning, I thought you guys might have had a sub-hour Seed. It was quick.
Yeah,
At first,
wasn't-
anyway.
I wasn't really counting on that. Once I still had 2 totems to find and an arrow upgrade and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I think I might have been in Zelda Go. Actually, I know when I was in Zelda Go mode at 1 hour and 11. I was in Metroid Go at 1 hour and 16, so I wasn't actually that spaced out.
Yeah. It was just amazing how quickly everyone was getting the progression items at first.
Right. Yeah, it
So-
was. It was pretty quick. Was I the first one to make my way into Ridley's hideout as far as like where you can get the items?
I
don't remember. Is it you or no? It was. I think it was you actually.
Yeah, I felt really quick getting down there.
Eat My Steel was.
He was in the lead for a while.
Yeah, he was in the lead, especially on Triforce pieces. He had several Triforce pieces.
I think he had 4 of them before anyone else had 1.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a lot of Triforce pieces pretty quick.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in Zelda before dipping into Metroid.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Dark Rupee is anymore.
Yeah, I
nearly got 65% of that mapped out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That it just seems like he never tried to bomb down through that diamond staircase room. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get there.
Yeah, and that's very surprising. I think he had 5 bombs when he was in. But Dark Rupee's pretty persistent. He'll probably find him. Is this Crusher having a hard time finding level 9?
Yep.
There's definitely a point in the seed where if you're just looking for like an entrance somewhere, or like there was one dungeon where you can get to it from a Metroid elevator or something, and that was the only way you can get in, it can be really, really confusing and mess with your head.
Yeah.
So what was going on with me when I was trying to make my way back to level 9. Luckily, there was another path. It was just a little bit longer.
Yeah, no, keeping track of all the connections between the games can be a bit of a trial if you just try to remember it all in your head.
Oh man, now Rupee's down to 1 bomb.
Rough.
Oh, there was another way to get into this diamond stair room.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, he used it. He's about
Nice.
to.
He's probably kicking himself right now.
Yeah, probably had to get up and walk around for a minute.
Take a lap.
Now he's just praying that it's not another bomb wall in.
Just to go.
Where are you going?
It's not the right way.
What?
Maybe he's thinking, I already cleared enough of this level 9, I'm just gonna full clear.
Maybe.
Well, Rupee is still looking for that totem. But I don't think that would have.
That's true. He is trying to find out what. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing at this. I mean, they're definitely. This flag said there's no way the totems could have been in.
Trying to get bombs, maybe, but I don't know.
Alright, well, here's Ganon. That's an interesting Ganon palette.
I just realized you don't get shuttered in. You could use door duck strats if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh,
Got
rough.
hugged. Bacon is for eating, not hugging.
Yeah, normally you would get shuttered. I'm not sure.
Yeah, didn't even notice when I was fighting.
I didn't notice if Dark Rupee even has any potions.
I think they had at least one left.
Alright. Now, trying to remember the way to Ganon.
Huh, I wonder why Eat My Steel's still in here. He's been in both the item room.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to keep a clear head on these, especially near the end when you're frustrated. There's just certain key items you can't find.
Oh, definitely. I wasted like 10-15 minutes in that relay, the Zelda and Metroid randomizer relay.
Right.
Because I just forgot to go in. I think it was a shutter door, so it wasn't showing up on my map, but I just forgot to go in that room looking for a staircase, and it took you right to Ganon. So I bombed like every single wall in the entire dungeon.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, it happens. I mean, it's a long game, so it kind of wears on your mind after a while.
And then you ended off with this dungeon.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I did Zelda, or that I did level 9 first before I did Turian. I would have been a lot more frustrated and probably taken even longer. And
Looks like Eat My Steel is on his quest to go find the bow. All right, here's Ganon again.
I'm thinking Eat My Steel might be going to Lower Norfair.
yeah, it does kind of look like it.
Everyone has managed to not go there, so
Lower Norfair is not the answer.
I mean, there might be a sword upgrade, but at this point, it's kind of useless.
All right, we got Bacon. Ganon's down.
Says a G for Dark Rupee. Also saving the googly eye.
Very important to save that googly eye.
I mean, at this point, it's really tough to say who he thinks would finish.
They've all got one, and then they're all just looking for one thing. Although Sis Crusher's just looking for the dungeons.
Yeah, it's funny. They're all missing one key piece of information. But Sis Crusher looks like he's on his way in the right direction anyway. He's definitely going the right direction. No, wait, he's going towards 6. Never mind. He's not going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's where Dark Rupee needs to go.
Right.
Now, is Dark Rupee gonna try and get into Turian with just one totem?
Um,
I'm not sure which shaft this is.
Yeah, this is Brinstar. He's definitely doing the climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Gonna
gonna
put your fail safes to the test.
He's gonna be disappointed unless we missed him getting that other.
You managed to spawn half the bridge, and they're all spaced a block apart.
Yeah, without an enemy coming in there, I don't think it's even possible.
No, bridge skip is
Even if-
completely impossible now.
Yeah,
Because
like even if it was
that.
even if it was a task, like, and you could do perfect bomb jumps out of the lava, I don't think it could.
No.
Well, I guess maybe it could.
Yeah, with the TAS, I don't know. Maybe there might be some way to glitch over them. I highly doubt it.
Just do some arbitrary code execution at that point.
Well, there you go. Yeah, just inject some code in there and you're good to go. So, Dark Rupee racking his brain.
Does have the Triforce for 6, but so ultimately that's where he needs to go.
Oh man, Sis Crusher's going down the lower North Air now too.
This end game has proven to be very, very tricky for.
You know, when I was hoping for this, I was hoping Go Mode here. At this point,
Surprised Rupee's not picking up the raft.
Oh, did he just skip over it?
Yeah, just walked right by it.
It's kind of weird. I mean, for all he knows, the totem could be in one of the ref spots.
Yeah, or just the entrance that he needs. Like,
Right.
so he definitely hasn't been to level 6, but there's the power bracelet. That'll let him in anyway.
Yeah.
looks
That's
like
really
maybe he's doing
odd.
that right now.
What? Why would he pick up the power bracelet and not the raft?
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him about that.
I mean, it's gonna work out, but
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I bet he's recorded. I bet he has the Triforce. He's recorded to.
Oh, that's probably he probably
6,
knew.
and
Yeah, he probably knew 6
Yeah.
was there. Okay, that makes sense.
because I knew 6. I knew that had to be the entrance to 6
Okay.
based on the recorder. So,
That totally makes
but
sense.
yeah. I guess maybe that's the only one that he couldn't get into previously. Hopefully, he can get up the side here. I never checked if it was segmented off or not.
That's a good point. Guess we'll find out.
I know there's not a staircase that takes you up there because the staircase takes you to the right side from the back half.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, I think he's blocked out. Okay, never mind. He had been in that room before.
Sis Crusher scanning the map.
He's where he needs to be, though.
Yeah.
And he was hovering over that elevator that'll take him to 9. This could end up being a pretty close finish between Rupee and Sis Crusher if he realizes that he hasn't taken that elevator.
Yeah.
And Rupee just saw where that exit took him.
When you got your 146, I didn't think that. I didn't think everybody else would be this much farther behind, but
Yeah, they've just had this one hang up.
yeah.
Did Rupee just leave without the... Did he get the totem? Did I miss
didn't see it. I did not see it.
I didn't see it either.
It looked to me like he killed Goma and then just left without going in the Triforce room.
Yeah, he didn't.
I could be wrong.
If he didn't go in the Triforce room, then he did not get it. Maybe he thought the Goma dropped the totem.
Well, he's going right back to Brinstar.
Yeah,
Maybe he did get it.
Okay, he did get the totem.
Okay. All right, cool.
If you're this confident in going back here, you probably got it.
Well, you'd better hope.
Yeah. And Sis Crusher's about to find level 9. Somehow I feel like Rupee's probably gonna get through Torian a little bit quicker.
Probably. It's a little more straightforward.
Probably. And he's got 4 E-tanks. So he's pretty well equipped.
This bomb jump that Rupee's trying to do is also, or not Rupee, but Sis Crusher was trying to do is also frustrating.
Yeah.
You will get that eventually, just bombing against the wall. But there's no like good setup to get it right away.
All right, this is Crusher in level 9. All right. Rupee entering Torian, gonna get a...
Oh, good for Eat My Steel getting back into Ridley here.
Oh, nice.
Well.
Hopefully he'll actually...
So he just gets to the basement.
Yeah.
And Eat My Steel also knows basically the route to Ganon as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a 9 for a while. Since Crusher only has 1 heart left. So he's gonna take a potion. The 4 level potions are rather nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you get into 9, for sure. Especially
Alright.
a 9 like.
My Steel has his bow finally.
Yeah.
He's kicking himself. And Rupee. Gonna take on Mother Brain. He's gonna cut it close on missiles. We need what?
That's at least 40 for the Zepatites.
Yeah, and then 44, 45 for Mother Brains. Gonna
Yeah.
I would
Cut this
imagine
really-
he'll clear some Zepatites and go back out.
Yeah, probably.
He's also low on health, too.
It's true.
This Crusher's getting close. I thought he was going to bomb up there.
Yeah, if Rupee has a hard time with this Mother Brain, this could be pretty close.
That's not. That Rupee will need some missiles. There's one
Yeah.
more Zepatite.
Yeah, it's impossible at this point.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure if he knows.
Yeah, maybe he's unaware of the health change.
Ooh, that'd be rough.
Oh,
Well, he's dead anyway. I imagine he'll probably farm for missiles.
Yeah, it's probably better for him, to be honest. Rather than running out of missiles. It looks like Rupee's trying to not use any missiles, which kind of says to me that he's going to go with the
Going
missiles
back
that he
in.
has.
Yeah, and it's a bit unfortunate. I mean, you know, we know that the higher level bosses. I mean, I don't know. There was no explicit statement about them, but the homing rinkas should be a pretty good clue that we have higher level bosses on, and we know Mother Brain again will take, especially Mother Brain, take more hits. So I don't know.
I think it
We'll
would
see what happens.
farm up some just for some health.
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah, I never chance it on missiles or health, but especially missiles. If you run out of missiles in Torian, that costs so much
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That is the worst. But no, Rupee's going straight in. No missiles, no health.
I'm surprised he's gonna. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's very
this
confident.
is-
Let me put it that way.
He always makes fun of me for being too reckless.
It's like we have a Barba from Zelda 2 for Mother Brain here.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's gonna exhaust all his missiles. He's
It
gonna
would
have
be
to-
better. It
If-
would be better for him to die here.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just thinking that. Use a few more missiles and then
yeah. There's no way he's gonna make it.
let the Rinka hug you. Well, okay. The death happened, but used a few more missiles than.
Well, now he's not gonna
Yeah.
exhaust all of his missiles. Eat My Steel might be getting close. Oh, he's going the wrong way, though.
Rupee knows that he has to get more missiles regardless, so.
Probably just head into the good farm spot down here.
Yeah.
I think Eat My Steel just realized. I think he's gonna find Ganon. Yep, here it is.
Nice. Well, here's Ganon. Or, a giant Metroid.
Well, the health's back up, but now you've only got 5 missiles for. to hope for 8 missiles to get a drop here.
Oh. Eat My Steel.
That's.
Taking out Ganon. Nice.
Oh, no.
GG's for Steel here. It was finished in a time of 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 11 seconds.
All right.
Rupee's out of missiles. That's rough.
Yeah, and Rupee just forfeited from the race as well.
Oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
man. And Sis Crusher just found Ganon also.
Yeah. Oh, and getting Ganon there.
Yep. So Ganon's down.
And it's a GG for Sis Crusher. Finished in 2:40:13, so just over a minute behind.
Wow. Just a minute.
And
Nice.
Dark Rupee was right there too. If there'd been a missile drop, that would have been 3 runners within a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So, but no, GG's to everyone in the race here.
Definitely. That was a very fun race, fun seed.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that race. That seed was. It was more the routing that was trolly than anything.
Yeah. Routing can be very important on these seeds. Spending an hour in level 9. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Especially when you miss the bomb hole like 3 times. So look, I wonder if we're going to get anybody else in here for an interview.
Looks like they might.
Looks like we're going to Eat My Steel here in a minute. Hey, GG.
Yeah, good game, everybody. GG's.
GG, dude.
So how do you feel about Ridley?
I'm not a fan of his area.
Yeah, you had the unfortunate distinction of collecting bombs and leaving, collecting the ladder and leaving, and then coming back for your bow later. So that was the most unfortunate part of your routing in this seed.
Yeah, after I actually went back for Ridley, because I knew the ladder was down there. I was like, well, I'm going to grab the ladder. And I think at that point, I was planning on going to 9, thinking the bow was in 9, was my idea. And I had completely forgotten about that lower check down there being blocked off, because I was down there early, and I was blocked, I think, from bombs. Yeah. So by the time I got into Ridley, I was like not even thinking about that one. And then, yeah, pretty much went everywhere else. I was convinced after it wasn't in 9, it was in Lower Norfair. So I was like, okay, I got to slog through Lower Norfair. Don't know how Antlers made that play and finished in that time, but whatever. And then by the time I got done with that, I was like, why am I not finding the bow? Why am I not finding the bow? The bow's not down here. Where is it? And I like panicked for a second. I was like, oh, Ridley again. And then the path to get to Ridley or even Brinstar or level 9 was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely routing on this was definitely it's pretty trolly. Some well hidden stuff.
It's like I found the paths to everything fairly early, but just having to go back and redig everything, like quadruple dipping through there and going through 5 to get everywhere. Just took forever to get through everything. I think when Antlers finished, I was only looking for bow pretty much at that point.
I think at that point, yeah, you were. At that point, everyone was basically thing from being in go mode. Because you had the bow. Rupee had the Kraid Totem. And then Sis Crusher had Finding Level 9.
Yeah, I once again I forgot to check one of those elevators.
It's always those elevators.
Yeah, after going into every single level and trying to find another entrance to some other place, and I did find a couple, but they weren't to level 9.
Yeah, you were looking all over for level 9. That was kind of rough.
Yeah, and then in Brinstar, I got up to the top of Brinstar there, and I was able to fall down, and I missed that door where the Ridley Totem was.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Like, that was brutal, because that was the last thing I needed to get for go mode.
Overall, though,
Yeah,
the seed was it seemed to give you basically everything up front for the most part.
yeah, there was a lot of progression pretty quickly up front.
Yeah, starting with a 1 made things pretty easy.
Yeah, why do I never start with an offensive item medal?
And then starting with Varia also made things pretty easy.
Yeah.
And a free sword in level 2.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Varia until pretty late. I was hoping it was Morph Ball bombs once I got the Morph Ball, but I mean, it should be pretty easy to figure out at that point what it is.
Yeah, well, when the seed is pretty free at the beginning, it's going to start getting.
Now, I went into Ridley's lair. I did a wall clip to get in there to get my Morph Ball bombs. There had to be another way to get in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was.
All right, I guess there was an entrance to Ridley, but it looked like I needed either. I don't know. I couldn't jump that high, or I needed Ice Beam. Maybe I don't.
There were 2 entrances in there, because I think everyone found the first entrance where you're just blocked by Morph Ball and bombs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone found that, and then there was a second. I forget where the actual location was, but there's a second entrance that opened up the other part of Ridley.
So the
So you
one
can-
entrance, you came in through Brinstar from where you spawned out of level 5 and you went straight down to the elevator where Kraid, you could normally go to Kraid's lair, and then there was one entrance into Ridley from Death Mountain.
The Death Mountain one is the one I knew about. I think the other one I may have found after I didn't need to be there anymore. But
Yep, another one of your elevators, man.
right. And I even printed out a map and like to cross off things. Yeah, I don't know. I missed that one. That was the last spot. I was like, if it's not here, then I might forfeit.
So yeah, it was pretty interesting because all three of you with the rupee, we're all kind of ended up around the same time because rupee forfeit in terrain because they ran out of missiles.
Yuck.
So you would have all have finished within like 2 minutes of each other, and
Yeah.
you each had different go mode items and different blocks.
I was so terrified of running out of missiles on Mother Brain because the first time I went down there, I died to her. And I was thinking, oh God, I cannot die here because I got caught in the lava in front of her. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to die here and I'm going to have to find a way to farm missiles. I didn't get drops off the Metroids earlier. I was kind of almost panicked.
Yeah, you looked like a little jumpy when you fell down that lava pit in front of her.
I was cutting it close on health there too. I took it for granted, and then I just started getting beat up early, and then I had to be really careful.
Yeah, how do you like them Rinkas?
They're nice. I see you put that back in there. We had a
Yeah.
little reprieve from that, but
Yeah, we finally got it back in there.
It's the highest
The,
priority.
The thing that trolled me and Rupee more than anything was actually finding Ganon in level 9.
Yes.
It didn't troll
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah,
near
you
as much
had
as
a
it
much
trolled
easier
Rupee and
time.
I.
Well, I'd already
Although-
dug out
yeah,
most
yeah.
of 9 because I was looking for, I found both the items and I was going to actually stay in there and just find the path to Ganon before I left. I was like, nah, I'm going to get them both.
was it really like 4 or 5 magic staircases to Ganon?
No, there was. So I only found one. There might have been a second one that we saw, but I'm not sure.
I think there was only 1 or 2 that you really needed to
Oh,
take.
right.
And you had to bomb down just east of Zelda's room. And that was how you
Yeah.
had to go all the way up and around Zelda and then down and over to Ganon.
Yeah, I found the staircase on the far left side of the dungeon. Like, you had to go all the way to the far right side. The staircase takes you to the left side. Then you got to go up and bomb a wall north. And then that takes you to the staircase that takes you to the room next to Zelda that you got to bomb down from. Once I found that, I knew I had to be able to bomb south out of that.
Right. I that was the last staircase I found and I didn't go through it, so I didn't see the other side of that one.
By the time I found that bomb hole, that was like the last place it could even possibly be for me because I'd already found all the staircases and bombed around the whole perimeter.
Yeah, you never know which one of these bomb holes are gonna go because it's not that many.
Yeah, there's not a lot. You just find the magic bomb holes. Sometimes you don't find there's none at all on the way to Ganon. But
Those are the seeds we like.
Well. But yeah, no,
Yep.
that was a good race from everybody.
yeah, pretty good race. It was good. It was fun to watch, and you guys all did a really good job.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking to pull up and, where's Sis Crusher at? And by the time I looked back, he already finished. It was like 2 seconds later. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was really close to Ganon there. and he got me. Nice snipe. I saw the forfeit right after. I thought maybe he thought that you were the last runner or something and forgot about me or something, but I guess he ran out of missiles to net, and that's a good enough reason to forfeit.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah.
It's literally the worst thing that can happen outside of like an accidental retry.
Yeah. It takes a long time to farm enough missiles to try and, farm even more off a Metroid, which is risky enough when you don't have that.
Unless you don't have one of the bosses killed, or like a shop where you left a missile upgrade.
Yeah.
That's true. That's another one. I mean, if you know where a shop is, like a miss refill, fill up that way. I don't usually see people doing that though.
Yeah, it's a good idea though. If you have one, you can leave it for later.
Yeah.
I usually do mark them, but this time I was pretty much buying everything because I knew I wasn't going to need any money for items in shops. I was like, "Oh, upgrade missiles. Oh, sure, those are $30. I'll take those. Heart container. Sure, why not?"
Yeah, I did the same thing with the E-Tank right away. I bought that one for 120.
Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to not have equipment in shops, just to kind of switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, the flags this time kind of made things go a lot smoother. Like I said, just each one of us kind of got hung up on an item, except Antlers probably. But getting in under 2 hours kind of felt like old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed the totem. When he finished, I was just like ready to go, except for that totem. But man, that took me forever because I went down. Because at that point I went full cleared Norfair, and there was nothing down there.
I mean, what I had Mother Brain down like an hour before I finished. I think like I killed her when I was like gonna go look for Bo and go to 9, and then it took me an hour after that.
No, I guess any final thoughts before signing off for the night? Nope. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Well,
Yeah, good
Thank
game,
you guys
y'all.
for the commentary and the tracking.
yeah, thanks for, playing, tracking. Thanks everyone tuning in, watch this. Thanks to Speed Game for hosting it. If anybody's interested in this, please come check it out. We have a very friendly Discord. We're always looking for new people to, join in the races or just play casually or whatever. So, I guess that's it.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Good night, everybody.